Reconstitution time today. Okay, we are doing Samax and Selink. Now, the Samax came back as 13 milligrams roughly. It's supposed to be 10, but it's 13. I'm putting 2.6 milliliters in here, and then my dosing will be 5 units. Is going to be 250 micrograms. I want the same math for this. Basically, I'm going to do 250 of each. The Selink came back as 12 milligrams in testing. This is why it's important to always wait for testing. Well, there's many reasons to wait. 2.4 milliliters, and it's going to be 5 units equals 250. So this is the same ratio I'm using for retatrutide, which is basically, I'm sorry, it's not the same. It is a 2-to-1. It's 2 milliliters per 10 milligrams is basically what I'm doing. Because the dosing is so small, I need to dilute it more. Because otherwise, if I did the same as retatrutide, 1 milliliter to 10 milligrams, I'd have to pull 2.5 units out of here. That's craziness. Okay, so first things first, we have our backwater. We're going to pop the top. It's kind of one of my favorite things. It's popping the top. I'm going to keep track of these. No, I have labels on them. Hey, somebody thought ahead of time. I have labels on them, so I know which one is which. Okay. I'm going to wipe the tops with rubbing alcohol of my Hospira backwater. If you're not familiar, there may or may not be a shortage of Hospira at some point. I have a big back order coming. I'll make, as soon as they ship it, I'll make a video telling you where I got it. It was a pretty good deal. I know there's pretty good deals. The good deal that I used to have is still out there, but it's like double the price now. My last backwater post. Okay, so let's get our garbage out of here. Get our garbage out of here. I am going to use a big lure lock syringe. And this is one that you interchange the needles. I'm going to use 2 short needles for reconstitution. We're not filtering today. I know. Ian, you should always filter. Well, most people don't. Most people don't even know that you can filter or that you should. And I filtered on my very first reconstitution. I've done it a couple more times. It's a lot of work. And I trust, to a degree, my vendor. There's so many layers of testing. It's all been very consistent. They're a responsible vendor. And I'm hoping there's not bacteria in here. Basically is what it's coming down to. Okay. We got our syringe. So for our first one, we're going to do Samax 2.6 milliliters, which is going to be easy to read on here. Big numbers for you. I don't put air in my backwater. I say this over and over again because I don't want to introduce contamination into the backwater. I need to do this so I can see it. I know you want to see it, but I need to see it. So I'm a little over, but I got a little air bubble. So I'm going to go ahead. Try to get that air out. There we are, pretty much right at 2.6. Okay. Samax 2.6 going in. I'm going to aim through down to the bottom, as is the fashion you do for these. This is quite a vacuum, so if I don't hold this stopper back, it's going to suck this through and blast this. In fact, it's going to suck it through anyway, but I'm going to fight it. It's pulling so strongly. I'm just going to let it gently. I'm not pushing this stopper, mind you. This thing is moving all by itself. Even now, I'm probably going too fast. You're supposed to, be patient. Twist this around. You can see the peptides. There's still some clumping at the bottom. It's going to slowly dissolve, but my very first reconstitution, I let that thing go, and it just blasted it and all kind of foamed up, and was just fine. I lost plenty of weight while I was on my first vial of retatrutide. It's been disproven, but I'm going to just play it safe anyway. All right. There we go. Let it go. All right. Beautifully done. So there's still some clumps in there. It'll get there when it gets there. I'm going to let that sit. I might shake it up a little bit. I'm going to swap the needle out just to eliminate, I almost stabbed myself, eliminate contamination. We're going to have our fresh needle ready to go. Put our old needle in the sharps container. Twist this guy on. We can use this because it's just backwater. It's the same backwater going in both of these. Take this off. We've wiped everything. I don't think I really need to wipe this again. We're going in. This time we're pulling 2.4 milliliters. Now, my first vial of backwater they're all 30 milliliters, which is a lot. And I used it for over 2 months. Stored it in the refrigerator. And no contamination, no problems. Degradation, I think, was probably pretty minimal. There's been tests that show that basically the shit lasts forever. And I'm not adding air. It hissed at me a little bit, so it does probably pull a little bit of air right through that needle hole at the very end as I suck out. But that's better than me pushing a bunch of air in there. Okay, same deal. We're right at 2.4. Same deal. Here we go. In fact, I'm going to let this one blast a little bit just to show you, just for fun. Oh, fibers from the cotton swab. You ready? You ready for this? Let's see if I can get it all. Watch how fast this thing goes. It's fucking crazy. Ready? Watch it foam. You see it foam up? This is what you're not supposed to do. But you know what? It actually kind of works great to mix it all up and get it off the chunks. Look, way less chunks at the bottom. This one is still... it's mostly done. Okay, so now you've got the right and the wrong and whatever's in between. I think I threw away the lid for this stupid needle, didn't I? Yes, there, I see it. All right, that's it.